you tired of listing and listing and listing and listing, trying to get those first sale or those first couple of sales scrounged up? I know it's frustrating. It is so much work to get your Etsy shop to start getting some momentum. So in today's video, if you're looking for a shortcut, a faster way to get that first sale, or just a faster way to get a couple of sales or lots of sales, then today's video is for you. This is actually part of a 3-part series. And today is the 3rd part in that series. We went over 30 low competition, so not very many listings, highly searched either products or niches on a particular product, right? So we're going to be going through 21 through 30 of that list today, and I'll have the other parts of this series linked down in the description. All of the products that I go over today are going to be available through print on demand. Every single product is going to be available to you through Printify. So whether you're a handmade seller and you are printing these up yourself or creating them yourself, you're going to find valuable information in here for you. And if you are a print on demand seller like myself, every single thing I go over today will be attainable for you through your print on demand shop. So if you're not familiar, I have an Etsy shop and it is scaled to making me 4 times what I used to make as a 4th grade school teacher. I don't print any of the items myself. I don't package them. I don't mail them off. I design them. I put the designs on top of mock-ups, so like pictures of the product, and I list them in my Etsy shop. And I have my Etsy shop connected with my Printify print on demand partner, and once I get an order, they fulfill it for me. They print it up and they send it out on my behalf. So if this sounds like something that's right up your alley, something that's interesting to you, then that would mean you are sitting in the right video. All right, so the first way that we're gonna go over, but it's really the 21st way on our list, where we're gonna get to stand out faster because there's not as many people competing with us. I'm gonna leave a free download for you in the description with all of the phrases that I'll be talking about today. We're gonna get into our first product, but really quickly, I'm here on Printify and you'll see in the catalog, you'll be able to hunt down every single one of the products that I'm gonna share with you today right through their catalog. The first one we're gonna look at here, custom bucket hat. And when we look at eRank, that's the tool that I'm using right now to grab this data for us, we could see the average searches are green, and the Etsy competition is also green. We also get some more insights into this product where it is spiking during the month of December, probably people buying gifts. And then it also spikes again in April. I would imagine that this might also be gift giving for maybe Mother's Day or Father's Day. And then we see it soaring just lately, search results soaring here, probably maybe for the summer months, maybe more people are getting into picking themselves up some bucket hats. Our next product, so number 22 on my list, custom ugly sweater. So a lot of these do really well for Christmas, and I'm filming this as we are going into Q4 during the month of September. It's probably going to be airing during the month of October. So this is a perfect product to be capitalizing on in our shops right now. Custom ugly sweater. People have ugly sweater parties for the holidays. So this is perfect. And we see that it just blows up during Q4 here. Q4 are, the last 3 months of the year, October, November, and December. And that's where the hugest opportunity on Etsy lies. You can make so much money in Q4. And actually, I'll go over a product that I've made the majority of my money in toward the end of this list. So we've got average searches being green and the Etsy competition being green for this specific search term, custom ugly sweater. We'll take a quick look here. Custom ugly sweater, ugly Xmas sweater, yellow and yellow. So might want to add that to your SEO if you are working this one out in your shop. And then when we go over to the Etsy search results, just some examples for you for ugly Christmas sweaters. This would be like a good example of something that we could put together. You can also do print all over types of sweaters, which you could accomplish something like that. Next on our list, let's jump over to number 23, custom shower curtain. And this one's got great average searches. This means that eRank is estimating the average searches are 1,071 people coming to Etsy, typing in custom shower curtain every month, and the competition is 5,840 listings. And we see that it really jumps in June. That's interesting, but a lot of little jumps throughout the year. A custom shower curtain looks something like this. You could totally do this with Printify. They put, like, this one's a bestseller. And if you're looking for ideas of how you might do this, you could put custom shower curtain in the search bar. You could go show filters. You're going to do a star seller search here. It's going to bring all the star sellers to the front. And then our hack, because they don't let you do bestsellers, but you could do star sellers. We're going to take out the word star. We're going to write best. And that's going to bring all the bestsellers to the front for us. And that'll give us an idea of what's hot right now, what's selling right now. We're looking for bestseller badges. We're looking when we click in, do they have 20 in the cart? Let's move on to number 24 on our list, which is going to be custom golf towel. And this is green average searches, and it's also green Etsy competition. And we see that it has a jump as we move kind of into Q4 here. Then it has a huge jump during May and June. It's just golfing towels for people to use while they're golfing. And we can totally accomplish this with our print-on-demand partner. So lots of bestsellers here. We actually can even have print-on-demand golf balls, by the way. But the golf towels, where we're really seeing this like moment of opportunity here with average searches being green and the competition being green. Now, I know for sure that one of the reasons this is jumping on the graph when we're seeing when those searches are happening during it was like April, June, during that period of time, is because people are buying them as Father's Day gifts. It's really important to take a second to look at those kinds of insights when you think about adding these products to your shop, because it's one thing to know that there's opportunity in a particular product, but it's a whole nother thing to know when you should be launching that product. So this specifically would be a great product to add to your shop as you start preparing for Father's Day. All right, so what you could do right now is grab yourself a calendar and start making yourself a calendar so you know when to launch things out. And while you watch videos like this, you could create a resource for yourself. And I know that might seem overwhelming, but it is kind of necessary so that you can plan out the year. If you're not making a plan, all you've got is a wish and a hope. You've got to have a plan in order to build your shop in a way that it's going to grow for you and it's going to scale for you. Now, if you're looking for a shortcut and you'd be like, man, I'd really love to pay a couple dollars and have a resource so that this part is done for me, I did make a resource. It's one of my flagship resources that I've had a lot of great comments about. A lot of people have made a lot of money with this resource. It's my general niche calendar and resource where I've mapped out the year for you. And I've done all this research where I've looked at all of these graphs, and I'd say probably minimum 100 hours have gone into creating that. And I'm probably lowballing that big time. It's probably a lot more than that. But I've sat there and looked at those graphs, and I've created this resource more with niches in mind. So I'm letting you know when to prepare for Father's Day and then giving you ideas about Father's Day. And as I have been creating this video series, because this is a 3-part series that we're doing, right? And I've been digging into this research, I am updating that calendar resource. What I think really stands out about this resource that I've created is that I don't ever make you buy it again. I constantly am every year sending out an update where I have updated it and you get the new one updated for free sent right to your email box. So the one that I currently have is absolutely a gold mine with just a couple of sales. You would be paying yourself back the investment that you're putting into it. Probably 5 sales. The profit from those 5 sales would pay back the investment you made into the resource. But then in a couple of months, probably in December, I'll be sending you the updated one where I add all of this information for you. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, how am I going to remember to do towels? I will let you know exactly which ones I'm planning on updating and providing you with guidance for in that resource. The golf towel is one of them. And there are products throughout this entire series that I've been making notes, I've been digging deeper into, because in order to put it on that calendar and resource, I want to make sure I'm providing you with the best window of time that you should be uploading it. And I also like to tell you why throughout that resource. Why am I telling you to do this? Because when we know why we're doing something, we're much more likely to take action. And my goal for you, for anyone that has that resource, my goal is for them to be wildly successful with it. And so I want to make sure that I've really dotted my I's and crossed my T's and made sure that I've given you such value with that. So I will leave that resource linked down in the description if you are interested in it. If you already have it, you can go pencil yourself in golf towels if you want. But I will be sending you that update sometime around the new year. All right, we're going to jump back in now and look at our 25th opportunity on Etsy that has low competition but tons of demand. But really quick, if you're enjoying this video, if you wouldn't mind taking a second to just boop that like button for me, that means so much to me. It makes me so happy to go in there and see a video getting likes. It helps me know that, oh, I nailed it. This is the type of content my subscribers really like. And if you're not a subscriber, take a second to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you're alerted when I'm putting content out like this. If you're serious about this whole Etsy thing and you want to make sure that you're building your shop in a way that's going to make you successful, and you certainly can, this little old school teacher right here built a shop that makes 4 times what I was making as a school teacher in Florida. And in just 3 short years, I tripled, if not quadrupled, my salary. The salary that I was making as a teacher of 18, 19 years in the school system. But if you are serious about this, you need to be making sure that you're consuming content. So whether I'm one of them or not, have your favorite YouTubers dialed in, subscribe to their channel, and be watching that content regularly so that you're getting fed the right information so that you can make sure that you're growing your shop in a really powerful way. Okay, we're in it to win it. Product number 25, our next opportunity here. Custom passport cover is what I put in the search bar. Average searches 685, green, competition, solid green 4,535. And we see quite a few jumps throughout the year for custom passport covers. Coming into summer, I would think that all summer long we'd see it, but here we're seeing where those jumps are. And if we look down here, we see custom passport cover, custom passport, cute passport cover. Not so many searches, but it is green here. All right, and then one more term that we could use for this one is personalized passport holder. And we could see this gets nice searches a little more consistently. And the searches for this are really great. Average searches are 1,234, competition's 4,600. This is super solid. All right, our next opportunity, number 26, personalized duffel bags. And this has got actually a lot more opportunity than I thought that it would. The average searches are 1,288 each month. That's how many people are coming onto Etsy. eRank is estimating that, how many people are typing personalized duffel bag into the search bar. So this is, not really a niche, right? But this is our opportunity, the duffel bag, specifically one that is personalized. So you still have to think about who your customer is going to be for this. Is it a bride? Is it a groom? Is it a nurse? Is it a teacher? Like, who is buying this personalized duffel bag? Or who is it being gifted to? Competition, 5,247. And we see that spikes in December. So we know a lot of people are getting these for gifts at the holidays. All right, but now let's go over to the Etsy marketplace and see what's actually pulling up in the bestsellers. So personalized duffel bag, and we just see this one's for kiddo, right? So I wonder if they sold a lot of those with going back to school. Also makes me think like a gym bag, or like, the kid that's in cheer, or the kid that's playing sports and needs a bag like this. That might be an angle to look into. But this gives you an idea of what is selling right now. And and also looking at the SEO that people are using, the words in their title and in their tags. When you use Everbee, you can actually look. I'm going to click this button over here. You can actually see all the tags. So here's your title. This is the title that this person is using. This is a groomsman gift, and it's a bestseller. It's got our bestseller badge. And these are the tags that are being used. Okay, so that gives you a lot of insight as to who the target customers are, right? All right, moving on to number 27, and this is definitely one that I will be adding to our general niche calendar. And I'm also going to be adding it. I have a specific calendar resource for Q4 that just dives really deeply, getting prepared specifically for Q4, October, November, December. You can easily make, just in those 3 months, what you made the entire year, double or triple what you made the entire year. I heard that when I was building my shop, and it absolutely rang true for me. So that is the personalized trick or treat bag. Oh my gosh, we've been sitting on this, sleeping on this. If you've been sleeping on this, go down into the comments and say, oh no, I have to do that. I'm guilty. I have been sleeping on this as well. So average searches, 7,609. estimated searches every month. Obviously, those searches are all right in Q4 though, right? As they're leading up to actually from like summer through October, as you're leading up to Halloween. By the time this video is going out, it might be a little too late to add this, but we can pencil it in on our calendar. I will be adding it to our calendar for next year to prepare for next year. Competition is green with 16,765 listings. And when we pop over to the Etsy marketplace, this is the kind of thing we can accomplish with our print-on-demand partner with Printify. This type of tote with a, this one's got a big name on it. This is for the kiddo that's trick-or-treating. Here we've got another direction someone went with that. This is a newer shop with just 477 reviews. This item is popular right now. This is a bigger shop with 3.3 thousand reviews. Another one, just a beautiful name on it. These were just both listed within the last month. Popular now, popular now. This one was listed from last year. They must be selling again. It's popular now. This one listed within the last month. So just a beautiful bag with the kiddo's name. Here's another design style being used, popular now. I am super excited. I am super excited to add this product to my Etsy shop next year. So definitely pencil it in. If you have the niche calendar already, the general niche or the Christmas one, I will be putting it in for you and sending it off to you. If you're interested in picking that up, I've got it in the description. All right, moving on to number 28. And I thought this was an interesting find. Was a no soliciting sign. So I thought this was very interesting when it popped up. Look at this. It's crazy. Average searches is 3,291. Competition is only 4,524. So that is super interesting. It seems to spike over the summer. And I wonder when there's more people buying homes. I wonder if that's correlating with that. That would be something I want to kind of dig into and look into a little bit. I like to know why something's happening. It helps us make better decisions in our Etsy shops. We'd really want to do a bestseller search, make sure that we're looking at what people are really liking. But this I thought was an interesting little find. Number 29, I'm super excited about custom photo pajamas. And so we see average searches are yellow, competition is green, but there are so many niche stacking opportunities with this one that we could do. Okay, when I say niche stacking opportunities, we could take this concept of custom photo pajamas and stack it with something else that we know does really well. And I happen to know that family Christmas listings do really well. So this would be something that I would really want to play with. And you don't have to actually make pajamas. People are just buying shirts. And that is their pajama top. And the entire family is matching with these. So I've got tons of ideas with this. I'm actually going to be working those ideas out and talking about those ideas with my Learn and Earn Academy. Otherwise, this video is going to be getting quite long. But if you are interested in family group listings and that's something you'd like support with, I know it's scary. It's scary because it's a little hard to oh my gosh, I've got to have all the sizes and I've got to do all, how do I do the colors, and then how do I go about having multiple phrases? It's really not that hard once you make the first design, which I'll walk you through that a bit. Once you make the first design, then you have the template. It's easy. You just keep going from there. We're actually doing a challenge over in the Learn and Earn Academy. That's my online community, my private community, where I get to work with sellers in a much smaller atmosphere. I get to go on lives with them every single week. We usually do 2 lives a week. And right now we're doing a challenge where I'm putting content out in the community every single week about this specific topic and walking them through it. And so we're gonna be diving more deeply into this specifically. So I'm throwing it out at you. You can look into it. You can go wild with it if you want, but if you want some more guidance with that and you want to be able to bounce ideas off with sellers and sell other sellers that are doing well, to bounce ideas with you and share their ideas and for me to share ideas, then that might be a beautiful environment for you to be in, because you will wind up with so many more creative ideas and so many more ideas on how to take creative angles within this niche. And this is the niche I mentioned in the beginning of this video, that I would talk about a niche that I have made the majority of my money in, and it is family Christmas listings, family Christmas stuff, where the entire family is buying matching shirts. That is one of the niches that I've made the biggest money in, huge money. So it's such a fantastic niche to get into, and it's so scalable. And then you can work out family listings through other niches come January and build on that momentum that you've gotten during Christmas, because there's way other ways to service the family that likes to wear matching shirts. And oh my God, do families like to wear matching shirts for the holidays? I didn't know that was a thing, or I didn't know it was such a big thing until I became a seller on Etsy. And then I felt like, wow, I was really missing out with my family all these years. We should have been doing this. And well, now we do, of course, because there's several of us Etsy sellers in the family creating them for us. If you've been feverishly scribbling down all of these fantastic phrases that you could capitalize on and that are so opportunistic for Etsy, I do have a cheat sheet with all of the phrases that we've covered in a document. You could just download it, then you have it. So I will be leaving that in the description and you could download it. All right, so number 30, we've got, and this is a crazy one, custom face swimsuit. And this is one, I'm always talking about, if you're a regular on the channel, I'm always talking about rounding your shop out. You want to round your shop out so that you're selling in different niches that will help you build momentum throughout the different seasons of the year. And so this is an example of really a different product that you can sell throughout the summer months to help you have a great summer. So I know for me, I'm in the teacher niche and I do fantastically over the summer because all the teachers are buying their back to school shirts over the summer. But this would be another great ad, custom face swimsuit for the summer. So we see during the spring and summer is when a lot of these sales are happening. You can see the graph going wild here. We've got average searches, green, and we've got competition, green. We can accomplish this with Printify. I mean, I think they're absolutely, this is horrendous. No, thank you. No, absolutely no, thank you. I would absolutely not be wearing this. But it's a bestseller. This one's got 7 months to go and it's got 43 sales, monthly sales. That's pretty interesting. So this is how these are being done currently. Interesting. Oh my gosh, that's so ugly. Oh my gosh, that's just awful. Is that a bestseller? Oh, that's just awful. But that is what that is what people are wearing. That's obviously, these are gifts. People must be purchasing these gifts because there's no way anyone's purchasing that for themselves, right? All right, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you got so much great information from this. I will leave the entire series linked down in the description below. And if you want to know more about family Christmas listings and just how much money you can make with them, I'm going to leave a video for you linked next. You make sure that you tap on it. Otherwise, YouTube will just bring you to a random video. So be sure to tap on it, but don't tap on it until after that tip from Tucker. Tucker, take it away.